let me down. Let me down. Yeah. Oh. Voda, 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 voda. Voda, voda, ba, 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 da, 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 ba, da, ba, don't let me down. Don't let me down. Yeah. Don't let me down. Yeah.
Don't let me
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lost it.
Are you kidding? That was colder than fuck, brother.
11:32. That motherfucker said he'd be here.
Beautiful wedding says I'm married to a waiter. But a shame, what a shame, the poor groom's bride is a whore. I started with having two people I've heard of. Closing the goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. I chimed in, having two people I've heard of. Closing the goddamn door, no. It's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poison rationality. Guys, welcome back to Jacob V Weekly. This is episode 107. Kai, maybe you could back me up on this, and I think I've started to piece it together. I'm having a Mandela kind of memory where I feel like McDonald's sold me a soda that had a little miniature CD in the lid that had like one song on it. And I want to say it was Lifehouse. However, what I think I'm conflating is McDonald's definitely at one time sold the hit clips. And they may have been clipped on the sodas. Adam is here with the Dominoes. Please watch my apparatus.
There actually was. I think you're conflating with the PlayStation Monthly catalog and like the magazine where they had like a demo disc or something like that. Because there was actually a point where they gave you full just CDs of fun things.
Yeah, this
to
is
have.
the thing I kept seeing is apparently Chick-fil-A was doing Kids Bop CDs for a long time in the kids' meals or whatever. In the kids' meals? In the kids' meals. Please don't bump my cameras. Oh my God, it's insane that to do that. And so,
with a sense of poison rationality.
The memory must be. I wish I could look up if Lifehouse had a hit clip at McDonald's.
You know, it's actually really funny is the Hoobastank Cumbia version of "I'm the Reason There's You." Have you seen or heard that yet?
No, is it new?
Oh no, I think it's been done. But I actually just broke someone with Linger by Easy Band. They're cumbia. They're not like mariachi or whatever like that, but it has the fucking like the harmonies down on point. It is really great. So
I love that all that music is coming back in the way that like fucking butt rock came back, before.
Nickelback got a bad rap.
Is Nickelback not butt rock?
Nickelback is
like our generation of that, and there's some Nickelback songs that are good. I auditioned for a cover band that went with a beautiful blonde woman instead of me, and so I don't blame them for that. But I auditioned, and one of the songs was because I could also play guitar.
Were you trying to be a
some
blue?
heavier stuff like we did? And now I know who you are. Wasn't that hard just to figure you out? That's a Nickelback song. It's like, I like your pants around your feet. And I had to sing that in the basement of a Greek restaurant.
Like your pants around your meat.
Yeah. I had to sing that with a cover band I was auditioning for in the basement of a Greek restaurant, and Mom was there with our crazy friend that I used to work with.
Oh, Zaza? Sorry, I'm not doxing.
No.
But
A girl you dated. Listen. God damn it. I was trying to have to keep myself from having to clip anything. You're going to put your feet on the dinner plates you just brought out for the pizza? You are an ogre.
no, I hit the paper towel. We're good.
We are here having a little soiree because my baby brother is getting married. Woo! It's after midnight, so he's going to be getting married today.
In like 16 hours.
Yeah, much later. We'll have time to sleep.
Know that you all
Speaking of which, my lovely
come from a star.
What is she texting you?
apparently her father got hit on multiple times tonight. They went to Venice Cafe after I left the Airbnb. And
You don't just see a retired military farm man like that out in the streets to see a real article.
He is retired from the Air Force, but he still works for the government. So
you don't just see fucking a Tom Clancy character waltz into the Venice Cafe.
exactly. And sometimes when he's out there in a shirt that he might have gotten at Kohl's, you got to go up there and you got to talk to him.
You know what the best part is about Kohl's is that you can save those receipts every time.
And when you return your Amazon packages, you get a coupon that lasts a week, so you can get 20% off if you buy something from Kohl's that day.
Whoa!
Good marketing strategy by Kohl's. But Jacob, what do you think?
So I think McDonald's had the hit clips. Guys, Kai, you're not married.
No, I don't plan on it either.
You don't ever want to get married?
No. I think the best part that I can say about this is that I am still struggling and learning how to live with myself.
Yeah.
So the last thing that I want to do is put any of my bad juju on anybody else.
Yeah. Can I have a piece of that cheesy bread?
It's up to me to figure out for myself how to deal with.
That's a lot. I just wanted one piece. Take that chunk off.
Also, it's really funny. Do you know that I actually could see the place that I was made and turned into a multi-celled organism? I literally have.
Kai is one of them petri dish babies.
I was one of the first in vitro children.
That's why he's a superhuman. He's got a super liver.
So, in the late 80s, in vitro fertilization was like a new thing. I was one of the first ones to be like made in this city.
And then you spent every dinner of your childhood listening to the Four Seasons and
Vivaldi, yeah.
Vivaldi and Candlelight.
Yeah. I was made
And
to.
how do you feel a sense of greatness because you were?
I feel a sense of appreciation because I know, as someone in my mid-30s, exactly what it meant for my mother to go through all that in her late 30s. I mean, I couldn't imagine putting that kind of time aside for myself or making like a home-cooked dinner.
Yeah.
So for her to do that for me, I really do feel like a greater sense of
And
like
she was
appreciation.
married.
She was married
to your
she
father.
was like working like multiple jobs.
Yeah.
And a pretty cool lady. I've met her several times recently. A lot of life in that woman.
Really? That's
A
beautiful.
lot of life lived. A lot of life to go.
So then, can I? I love you, but because it's interesting.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you then?
Oh, everything. You know, I mean, it was child of early divorce. You know, boomer
Uber
mom,
divorce. Yeah.
where it's like, oh, well, that's not something wrong with you. You know,
Yeah.
it's whatever. I mean, if anything, it's just taking me like time and grace to accept and acknowledge that there are certain things that aren't okay with myself. But just because that's the way that I was raised doesn't mean that I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, beat myself up over it over my entire existence.
I have a
you
dear
know?
great friend who was in my wedding, and she was an early, as you said, test tube baby.
Oh yeah.
And so what she taught me in my life, independent, we're not going to mention her by name in this way because I'm going to be very specific about this other stuff, is that people
Get
can
you
be
some
really
of that.
successful and high achieving and still be imperfect.
Yeah.
Because the woman I'm thinking of who was a test tube baby, high achieving, demon, sells weapons for the government. And then, but I know for a fact, unless she's really having a messy number two, she doesn't wash her hands in the bathroom like ever.
Really?
Like ever.
That's kind of that's a sociopathic thing.
And so, but it makes me know that somebody who is so successful and athletic and charming and professional and educated and accomplished is also hella fucking grimy, bro.
Yeah,
Miss
no,
me with
that's-
that shit.
No, that's weird.
I kick a bitch out of bed.
I mean,
not
I
washing
was-
their hands.
I was
It's like when you got your outside clothes in the bed inside.
I could say that I was literally made this way, but I still have the wherewithal and the understanding to know that I could just go ahead and wash my fucking hands after I touch my pee-pee or my hiney.
It's liberating to know. Did you struggle with this as a young boy, that if your hands were dirty in some way, it really fucked up your feelings?
No,
Oh, I was
because
terribly like that.
I washed them. If they were dirty,
No, but I
washed
learned
them.
this later in my life. I have been freed from my tism by the gift of knowing that, the science of how
here's-
you wash
hold on.
hands, I can get these hands clean.
But
it's
here-
possible.
Here's the thing.
always been that way.
I know, but I had to learn that late in life.
It's always
My mom didn't play Vivaldi for me, Kai.
I don't know.
I had to learn that stuff in the streets.
Because of what I do for work, I don't wash my hands like a lot. Which is funny because when I worked in healthcare, I washed my hands too much to the point where my skin was dry. But like now it's like my hands are dirty constantly. Look at my fingernails. I got to fucking clip these before my wedding.
yeah.
And that's after 2 showers. Like I get my hands fucking dirty.
I don't know. Do you think? What do you do in the shower to your fingers, though?
I run them through my chest hair until they're clean.
That's horrifying.
That's not how you do that.
No, it's like a Brillo. It's like I know I got a built-in Brillo pad.
But I'm thinking that may be the problem why your fingernails are not clean right now.
No, we have a brush in there that I use.
Oh my god, that cheesy bread is so good.
It's-
I was so upset that we were getting Domino's instead of Emos until I ate that cheesy bread.
It's good.
Now I have no regrets.
No regrets.
It was also like a third of the price.
Also, with the nail cleaning thing, they were heavily discounted. We saved like $14.
We saved $14.
I still spent $44 after tip.
Jesus fucking Christ! Did you tip him $95?
And I tipped them like 20%.
Everything's fine. I tip crazy now. It's like 30% now.
Well, you should because you get 25 Diet Cokes.
Well, because that's the thing. Because I'm beating it up in the market. I'm out there. I'm requesting a lot of stuff. I customize a lot of things. I'm always nice about it. I always try to order ahead in an app or something, so I don't have to make somebody listen to me modify things. Dracula's wedding.
Love Kate Beckinsale. We're watching Van Helsing.
Van
right
Helsing,
now.
2004,
2004.
Year of Our Lord.
It is.
Yeah,
Whoa.
I know.
Kate Beckinsale's
I know.
51 years
It
old.
was George W. Bush's first term still. The bodies weren't even cold.
Yeah.
Ground Zero was still smoldering.
The bodies weren't even cold.
The bodies weren't cold.
The worst part is that people are still suffering the health effects of it.
Oh, absolutely.
Me
Diana
too, bro.
Ross.
Me too, bro.
No, Donna Summer got
I know
We
you
got,
didn't mean, I know you didn't mean Diane Ross.
Yeah.
Because you would never.
Donna Summer died of lung cancer, and she's convinced she got it from living near Ground Zero.
That could very hell. We have a friend whose brother was in New York when that happened. That's some wild shit.
Give Kai the microphone.
I would have to say that Donna Summer probably got that from being over practiced and over routined from fucking Barry Gordy by doing the routines over and over again in the basements of a Detroit apartment.
You got to believe all victims is what Kai is saying, and you also got to free Britney, and we got to get justice for Whitney, and we're gonna find out what really happened to
Basement in
Tupac.
Detroit?
Have you ever gone through the Motown Records house tour?
Was it hosted
I
by
have that
Diddy?
plug-in. There's a plug-in where you can emulate the reverb that was set up in the attic of the Motown house.
So they have monetized the entire thing. Last time I went, and it's the only time I've gone, so I can't speak for how it was before, but they literally had a tour guide that was taking us through each room
Give me something.
here and there. And I was just like going off on my own. I was just like looking at what I wanted to, you know. I wasn't paying any attention because I was like, I paid $20 to get in here. It is essentially a 3-story, 2-family duplex turned into a music studio /
We should do that
museum.
over in your neighborhood.
I shit you not. They made us sing Lean on Me with each other
In the room.
in the room that it was recorded in. But I was like, absolutely fuck no. I'm not going to do this with complete strangers. And then also, I didn't pay to
Lean on me
I didn't pay for this.
when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on.
When you're not there.
Okay, that's not the words.
Yeah, it's going to turn into karaoke in here. It's
what
so
we'll do.
late at night.
We'll
I'm
do.
so
I
glad we're
told
not-
you it was fucking late. It's 12:30.
But yeah, it was not what I expected, and I'm glad I chugged a tall boy before I did the tour.
Yes.
Because I was just like, absolutely not. I'm not singing with strangers.
Should have smoked some DMT and then gone in there. That would have been fun.
Yeah, we're like that now. We're DMT guys now.
Yeah. We're DMT
Should've
guys.
been
Of
that.
course, we're gonna try the double chocolate chunk chookie. Come on.
The double chocolate chuck chicken.
Costco guys. That upsets me. Costco guys upsets me.
What does that mean?
It's this guy and his kid, and they've made money just putting videos up in like Costco. We're Costco guys. Of course we get a chicken bag.
They are pudding face too.
Yeah.
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 They're problematic looking.
The dad's definitely said the N word at some point.
Definitely behind closed doors, but I'm pretty sure he
Yeah,
might
like
have his
Glenn's
chubby
Off
kid
camera that day.
I'm pretty sure he has this like chubby kid on his Epic at this point.
Well, I mean, you know,
Well, they're Instagram famous. They
the
have
benefits.
to,
So,
yeah.
so fucking stupid. Enough that Meat Canyon can make one. That's how famous it is.
Oh no, yeah. You know you're famous when Meat Canyon.
If Meat Canyon gets you, you are like second tier.
You've seen the birthing of a new minion, right? Mm-hmm. It's from the teeth.
What are you talking about?
The birthing of a new minion.
Minion from like Despicable Me Minion?
Despicable Me.
Wait, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do not mind me. I was just grunching.
Are you gonna pull a Meryl Howard Kalin?
Who?
So tasty, so delicious.
I feel like I should have had the microphone over there for that. But I don't
Yeah, you're really shitting the bed on that. Why don't you let him hold it?
hold it.
Why don't you relax? Brother, lay back.
I'll get canceled for this anyways.
I got stuff to think about. Married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's good. I like it.
What's your biggest worry about getting married? So your stinky poopies?
People not having a good time at the wedding.
No.
That's lame.
That's not going to happen.
That's dumb.
That's not going to happen.
That's one of the dumbest
I
things I've
am
ever
an
fucking heard in my
interfaith
entire
pastor
life.
and a veteran DJ.
No, I have zero doubts about my marriage. She's so good. She's amazing.
Gay.
Are you actually really worried about people not having a good time?
Genuinely. Yeah. No, like, I think it's one of my biggest peaks of my mental illness is every single time I'm hosting something, I'm going to beat that dead horse, you know?
You're not hosting. I am. You're getting married. You're
right.
Yeah.
You're the subject.
Yeah, for real.
I'm running this bitch into the ground.
So much restraint for me not to say, you having a good time? Everyone's gonna have a good time. Everybody having fun.
You just make sure I have Diet Coke, and I'll make sure everyone else has everything they need.
Oh, I already told you.
Diet Dr. Pepper?
There'll be some of those.
I have something.
Yeah. I'm going to grab you a 12-pack just to be safe.
You love this guy. You did say that.
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Called before, he was like, he wants a fresh Diet Dr. Pepper? It's not what he-
Yeah, I don't dislike Diet Dr. Pepper.
I fucking Diet Dr. Pepper hard.
Yeah.
Saying,
If I'm hungover and I'm like at like a diner or something,
Yeah.
they have it.
Oh, hungover at a diner, get a DDP.
Over food with a Diet Dr. Pepper. So good.
that's great. I love that.
That's good audio.
I love that. Did you see the spike?
Yeah, I can
Like,
see
it
it.
just-
Do it again.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, well,
There it is. Yeah.
Good for our
Like, subscribe.
Yeah, sound
You know?
off in the comments if you've ever had a Diet Dr. Pepper. Don't do that. Don't do that. That is so stupid. He almost started playing with my laptop with his foot, with both my cameras.
I feel like this guy, he is gonna be married tomorrow. This is like carte blanche.
Yeah, we cut loose. We're putting our feet on computers.
If we were on the east side, I would have fought somebody.
Dude,
No,
like
I don't think if I was working the door.
This is the thing, is that we need to get Mario Kart going.
Yeah, that's next.
Yeah, after Van Helsing's over.
You wrap this shit up. I don't
Van
remember how
Helsing,
it ends,
2004. Look at that. They found a fucking thing with a thing. It's going to tell them all about the
it's
prophecy.
The painting.
Also,
It's going to come to life.
Kate Beckinsale and Hugh Jackman both looking great.
Oh my god.
Movie's so fucking horny. Like, the werewolves have abs. The brides of Dracula just turn into sexy midriff Turkish outfits randomly.
You keep saying Turkish.
Is it not Turkish?
I'm not getting Turkish.
More like what?
There's a Princess
Did they have-
Jasmine
did they
kind of
have
vibe to the
eyebrows that
outfits
didn't
of the
like,
brides of
disconnect?
Dracula when they're in their human form.
Unibrows. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean unibrows.
Where were we
That
getting with
looks
this?
crazy on camera. That's all. It
Thick pubes.
really doesn't look like that in person.
Thick pubes. Thick
Are you
pubes.
guys? What are you guys talking
I
about?
don't know what we're talking about.
I'm just talking about thick pubes over here.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with that.
Did you hear that story about the guy that on Prince Harry's 21st birthday party infiltrated the castle dressed as Osama bin Laden with a giant pubic wig?
So this is the thing, though, is that you say infiltrated the castle. I say mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Like,
So here's apparently what happened.
It just, you know what? He did it. He set out for his job, and he just
Yeah,
fucking.
he apparently went over the fence,
did
then
it.
pretended to be a drunk party guest, and then got walked back to the party.
That's great.
Yeah,
Good-
But then,
good on him.
But then I think he literally got arrested.
What are they going to arrest him for?
Well, he
Like,
wasn't
oh,
supposed to be
you-
there, and
you- We
yeah.
done goofed.
Yeah, you pulled a goof.
You pull the goof.
I thought it would have been funny if they just banished him to like Las Vegas and say, "You have to leave England. We're sending you to Reno."
Do you know the difference between a Reno bomb and a Vegas bomb?
No.
Vegas bomb is Crown Royal.
Yeah.
Reno bomb is real whiskey.
Oh, I would do that.
Yeah.
I used to love a Vegas bomb. I used to be blackout drunk and just scream, "Can I get a Vegas bomb?" and two
No.
PBRs to go.
Your special was double rums and Dr. Peppers.
There was a phase there where I was really into double rum and diets, but
Double
I
rum
did
and
not
diets.
want white rum. I wanted spiced rum
that
because I'm a
dork
man
rum.
of culture. We did not colonize the world for spices for me to have white rum like I'm a fucking medicinal surgical tool being sterilized.
And then that one time you came to the place where I worked when I was drinking there.
You love this story.
You ran me up like a $90 bar tab.
You were hosting me. I was in danger. I'm an at-risk youth.
You had like 5 double rum and diets.
fucking ring it up, bitch. You worked there.
I don't care. No, actually, I didn't work there. It was right before I worked there because I would have gotten the employee.
Guy's got a
discount.
better one.
This is actually really hilarious because I would immediately disown anybody that rang up like 12 ounces of any kind of liquor.
You would have what?
I would immediately, like, anybody that's like, hey, go ahead, give me this tab. Yeah, you got me on this? Yeah, you got me. Yeah. I'm like, no, absolutely not. There was a guy that came into my bar the other day that was just like, he literally pulled this move on me. He was like, hey, how much you got in that bottle? I was like, this much? And I pulled it up. And he was like, yeah, I'll take all of it. I was like,
In a glass.
I was like,
With a turtle safe
I was
straw,
like,
please.
No, excuse me, sir. No. I was like, I'll serve you doubles. This dude, and he pounded them.
He pounded doubles. I've been there. I've pounded
Nine,
doubles.
9 ounces of scotch in like 2 goes. The fuck I know. This guy was throwing up red flags.
He was actually
every
having
which
a
way.
really good day. He was just having a pit stop.
He accidentally left his card. He was going to pick up food. I'm sure he was having a great day. But what his great day looks like,
9
if you
ounces of
have-
hot scotch.
it was on ice.
Oh,
but
I love that he pounded it.
but
That's
still.
a real drunk when you shoot it with a straw on ice.
a 5-ounce pounder though, some Dewars.
I love Doers.
Yeah.
You know why I quit drinking Doers? I fell asleep at Freddie's apartment, and they. I drank a whole bottle of Doers with Pepsi.
What are you doing?
I was in college.
What are you doing?
I may have been in high school. Me and Aaron,
On 3.
Tiny House Aaron,
What are you doing?
shoplifted Doers White Label from the Shop and Save, and then I went to a guy's apartment and drank a whole bottle of Doers with Pepsi. And then
and Save went out of business.
I fell asleep with my shoes on, and so they dumped chocolate sauce in my hair.
That's how you get diabetes. All of that story is how you get diabetes.
I know it should. You know what?
Chocolate sauce in my hand.
My only regret
Can you imagine?
is it
chocolate sauce in
wasn't
that
Diet
hair?
Coke. It was fucking regular Pepsi
have
for some
curly
reason.
hair,
I think
usually
Pepsi
you
was
won't.
on sale that day, and I was still drinking corn syrup back in those days. I was in high school, actually. That was high school.
I like it. I'm digging it. Jacob, you should get that haircut tomorrow.
Oh,
The knuckle. The knuckle. The peanut.
cut that.
What? You're cutting him, flicking my.
No, we'll
My
leave
moose-
it
my
in.
moose
You
nuts?
got to adjust though, because it's on camera right now. You got full moose knuckle happening. Yeah, there we go. Loosen it up.
Cut that.
Cut that. It'll probably be cropped out. It's at the edge of the frame. It'll probably not survive the crop.
I'm gonna step outside for a cigarette.
Yeah. Okay. So
What's our time
we'll do Israel while he's out there.
I say send him more money. No, I'm kidding. I don't know.
And my thing is, I think we covered it. So moving on from Israel, Palestine now. When I think about Palestine, I think
That's great. It's so poignant, so demure.
But you know what does get me fired up?
You know, is it? I really do for some of the more pointed times. Can we just go ahead and not have a a generation that's not just earmarked by some fucking just ridiculous shit.
What?
I don't know.
What are you talking about?
Hey, what if? Hey,
What if we were? What if we were like 15 till with the doomsday clock?
if you were a hot dog and you were starving, would you eat yourself? I know I would. I'm just so delicious.
If you were a hot dog and you were a child that watched all your parents die in front of you, would you eat your parents?
As always,
Would you just go ahead and make yourself die by trying to take them out from underneath the dirt pile?
What?
What? Oh.
ooh, sticky, gooey. Ooh. This is a weird episode.
It's a weird episode.
We're keeping most of it. No, what?
I think he's gonna look back at this tomorrow or the next day and just be like, "What?
It could be Patreon. It could be a page. I got a rapper coming in Monday.
What? Who?
Sam Dope to the Christ Degree Williams.
Hold on.
You remember?
Yeah.
Was that the full name?
You remember him? He went to high school with us.
Sam
Williams.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you said a lot of words between Sam and Will.
Well, he's got a lot of names.
I feel like you just pushed a contact lens in my ear. It was a lot. It was wet all the way around. Who
that's awful.
release somebody? It's 2024.
Okay, you ruined your relationship with our poor uncle's sister's husband, Alan.
That's true.
Because you wet willied him when we were going on a family scavenger hunt about town. We had a lovely day. And then now Alan,
8 years old.
still 30 years later, will not be around Clay because Clay gave him a wet willy when he was
Be
like
legit.
8.
Will not.
Well, Clay, that's crazy to a man that doesn't have his own children to go up to him unsolicited, uninvited, not a blood relative, and give him a wet willy. That could have been the first time he met
I was
you.
a child.
Okay, but you gave him a wet willy. Maybe that crosses his boundary.
It was like Austin Power times. Like this is a whole.
Yeah, I do think Bush was in the White House when this happened. And no, that could have been Clinton still, bruh. It was so long ago.
I don't know. I don't know what year it was. I don't fucking know. I gave a guy a wet willy when I was a kid.
We could find this out.
I don't remember my childhood like
I
that.
love this.
There's a lot of gaps in there. No idea. Probably a lot of birthdays forgotten.
I saw my aunt try and let my dog out, but we met in between, and she was totally butt naked, and I screamed because I saw her full bush.
Oh God!
Yeah, I know.
What?
Who?
You saw your aunt naked?
Yeah.
That's
As a child?
That's a bummer.
This wasn't recent.
You hate to hear
No,
that.
This is childhood.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Well, that's
Yeah,
a child.
I screamed and ran under my covers.
Well,
It's
yeah.
like, whoa!
You never really think about that till it happens. And then what do? I still think the idea of Steve Zahn as the friar in Van Helsing would have been really funny.
You just like the idea of Steve Zahn and just anything.
Yeah.
No, as a friar in this movie, he'd be funny as fuck.
What would he say?
He'd be like, "Don't touch that! It's acid." Just you'd say something weird, loud.
Don't touch it!
Yeah, actually, that's pretty good.
Don't touch it!
Let's say Van Helsing, look out, man.
Yeah. The holy water by the church.
Escucha me.
I wish they had done more time with there's a part where the Frankenstein is just kind of walking around and it just kind of looks really dumb.
In this movie?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, he's big and slow. He's got to get places.
I wish there was more of that. Ooh.
You remember last time you got the acid of the face?
Not the face acid. These poor brides really get the shit kicked out of them in this. Oh, absolutely. Even with the acid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. If the crypt keeper had a niece or something.
Hey, what did Crypt Keeper's teeth look like? That's what I want to know.
It probably looks like a tumbleweed.
What are we talking about? Really?
If the crepe keeper had tits.
Yeah.
If he had
I'm
big
imagining
sloppy
like
naturals.
like a lotto. You know, like kind of like a tumble. You say like a tumbleweave. I'm imagining like you get like some bubble letters that like show up in there.
It's like old paper mache going on. It's kind of like, you remember like the bare chest of the mummy in that movie, The Mummy?
Exactly what I'm picturing.
And it's like smooth.
Yeah, it's
and almost like tendrily.
your
but
cat's
also,
getting on my nerves.
Yeah, no, he's a fucking asshole. Look at him.
Pansexual wet dream fantasy.
That movie.
My God.
Get off the fucking pizza biscuit.
Biscuit.
There you go.
See,
God
this is why we
damn it,
record
I
this
love
in a
that
studio
cat,
so
but
much
he's
of the
such an
time now.
asshole. He fucks
Get
with
on
shit
there. Get
all
on
the
there.
time. Get on the wheel, you
Get on the
bitch.
wheel.
Get on the cat wheel.
Hey, biscuit.
Bisquick.
Give us 20. Look at him. He's like, I'll do it.
Bisquick.
So listen,
Yes, God.
what else you got going on that list up there?
Well, I was trying to rationalize gravity with the other forces.
Are we talking about the aliens that redirected?
Yeah,
Course-
tell me
course
about
corrected?
this. I can't really look things up. I'll need more support.
Well, so there's some aliens apparently, or some sort of like foreign to the planet. So alien spaceships,
Extra dimensional beings.
maybe extra dimensional. We don't know, but they have redirected course to come to Earth, but they're supposed to be there like 10 years.
yeah,
or
the
something.
Webb telescope
So,
picked
a while.
up a space object that changed its orbit. It altered its direction.
Me too.
It appears to be the size of a city. And it's traveling at the speed of light, and it could get here anywhere between 2 weeks and 2 years.
We need a Superman.
I think that is Superman.
Not 2 weeks and 2 years. I think it's 10 years. Is what I heard.
I can't look anything up because I have so much happening.
Dude, are we really in? Do we really care? Does,
No,
does
let them.
anybody-
I hope they're on their way here to fix something.
Cool. Like if you want some of this smoke, come and get it.
Yeah,
It's gonna end up being like the movie Signs, and we're gonna dump water on them, and then they're gonna be like, oh,
no, it is not.
The thing that I've always felt about extra-dimensional or extraterrestrial beings, anytime they pass by Earth, is exactly what Clark Griswold did in Vacation, like going through St. Louis. Just roll them up.
Oh yeah, exactly.
Just like, oh, you're passing by Earth. Roll them up.
Roll them up.
Oh,
Don't let them see us. Don't look at them. Don't slow down. Don't let them.
Don't make eye contact.
They will.
Don't do it.
Yeah. St. Louis is like that too. There's a guy I like on TikTok called Mr. Goddamn, and he does urban St. Louis content about like what gas stations ought to be at night. Is he gone?
You mean literally all of them in the city?
Yeah.
Literally, there's
Yeah.
not.
It's crazy. It's a refugee camp after a certain time.
yeah, feels that way.
Even the one up here.
Which one?
Oh yeah. No, a QT south of 44, it attracts a certain flavor of individual that is, you just don't want to cross paths with too late at night or in too small of a population density.
There's nothing wrong with that quick trip.
What?
There's nothing wrong with that quick trip.
There's nothing wrong with that quick trip.
Very good time at this
Yes,
quick trip.
that quick trip's had nothing wrong with you. I tell you, that
Having a really good time at this quick trip right now. Oh.
was a lot. So, like, what are we talking about?
Fuck. You know.
Aliens are on their way here.
That's true.
I think
They're passing by. They're good.
Can I use your phone just to Google some stuff?
What's your phone doing?
My phones are doing the cameras.
Here.
Oh,
Oh,
my good side.
hold on,
Yeah,
hold on.
I'm looking really shitty over here.
oh my God! I just want to fucking hold on.
Did you just win a whole fucking? Oh my god.
There we go. There you go. There's your Google.
There's your Google.
It's in Safari. It's good.
It's Safari. I only use Safari for porn.
Jesus
You
Christ!
don't use incognito mode?
I use everything else I do in Chrome, but porn is just Safari.
Okay, have you all ever actually been convinced to subscribe to an OnlyFans? Because I just was last night.
I've never pulled the trigger because I have joint checking with my wife, so
I'm getting
I don't
married
get into
tomorrow.
OnlyFans.
Dear wife, would your wife be upset with you spending $3.50?
$350?
No, $3.50 on a month.
It's not how much it is. It's that I just don't want to have that conversation of, hey, what is this? What does OF mean?
No, I'm just trying to turn off a little bit.
So like that's this new tax thing that I gotta. You can't lie about that. That's what it is. It's also just so mainstream now. There's just no way.
I mean, honestly, if there is a way that I can go ahead and put food on someone's table, and also bust a nut,
With
everybody
$3.50.
wins.
I'm okay with there being a price per nut, too. It doesn't have to be free every time.
And then he pays them and then he busts on the table or whatever he was talking about. Yeah. So.
Yeah. And so that's great. So do you think George Floyd was on fentanyl?
When? What?
George Floyd?
I was just seeing if you were paying attention.
George Floyd is
The boxer?
The man
The boxer.
You mean Money Mayweather Floyd?
No. Way different guy.
Yeah.
Wait, who's George Floyd? I think there's a boxer named George Floyd.
No, it's George Foreman and Floyd Mayweather.
Well, that's
Floyd Mayweather.
that's
and
what
George.
I did. I spaced.
Jesus,
Cut all that out.
Yeah,
Cut that.
yeah,
All of it.
This may be a wash. This has been fun
is-
though, and
He's gonna listen to this tomorrow and be like, "Holy!"
it's like when Peter and Lois think they're really good at music, but they're just high out of their minds.
It's like,
And so when they cut to them, when they cut to what the other people see, yeah, it's just like.
Oh, they did that. They did that in It's Always Sunny. Too.
What did
The
you
high
give
school
him?
reunion.
Look at him. He has no tolerance. He is gooned up right now. Kai gave us a chocolate that tasted like it was made out of a res ball, which I love because when I was a drinking man, I like to taste my liquor.
Yep.
If I went back, it would just be fine red wine and top shelf tequilas.
That is hilarious because I know it is literally rum and Dr. Peppers.
It is. If I went back tonight,
Diet Dr. Peppers. You
have a
were on
Diet Coke back.
Janis Joplin's preferably.
is can I have a gin and squirt?
Do you know what he used to drive around with in his car when he was in his drinking days? It was a witch cup, and it would usually have vodka and then like White Claw or Franzia.
Yeah, Absolute or Tito's, crushed ice.
Wait.
In a witch cup.
Yeah. Crushed ice, Franzia Table Red, and then maybe a little bit of White Claw for a little fizz on top. No, I didn't like the Sunset Blush.
And
Yeah, I like Table
he had like
Red.
a big fat like boba tea straw in it, so we like sucked it.
Yeah, I'd use a big old boba tea straw.
Oh.
So I get a chunk of that crushed ice in there. And then I turned it all over to the Lord.
See, this is how I know everybody that has gone non California sober or non drinking has done it in the way that I am just like, woo!
Like thank God.
Like I'm just like, oh, thank God. All
Yeah,
right.
because I mean, it's such an easy thing to include in culture that if you're like sensitive to it like that, you just got to cut it out completely because it's not your friend, and it's you have to be the one to put it away because society's not going to put it away for you.
No, nobody else is either.
Some people can fucking like this guy. Look at him. He had 2 pink Whitneys and 2 slices of Domino's, and he's toast.
Look at this guy over here. But you know what? The thing is, though, is that
A long and stressful day.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. R.I.P. Vin Diesel's twin brother.
What?
No, I made that up.
I was like, did he die?
No, he's fine. Vin Diesel has a twin brother. He's very much alive, last I checked. But they're not getting any younger. And that cholesterol is high, brother.
the street sharks
Vin
that get to
Diesel's
sell
twin brother.
themselves.
Vin Diesel's twin brother's cholesterol is high?
Yeah.
Diesel.
In, like, People magazine this week?
I read that on TMZ just now.
Oh, my God. Vin Diesel's brother has high cholesterol.
What did I do with that other phone?
We're all still waiting on that. We're all still waiting on that last Riddick movie thing.
Brother, I loved all of those movies and that game.
Hey,
Ooh, yes.
yeah, Escape from Guantanamo Bay.
It wasn't Guantanamo.
It was Harold and Kumar, Guantanamo Bay, featuring Riddick. No, it's not Pelican Bay. That's
No,
a
it's
brand
like-
of clothing.
It's like bright something. I don't know.
But I remember the game. It was fun. Except for the fact that was the first time I played a first-person shooter where if you reloaded, you still had bullets in.
Yeah.
Oh.
You would lose the bullets that you were leaving in the clip you ejected. True. That was hard to get used to because I like a full gun, but I don't want to waste ammo, and ammo was precious.
You play like Call of Duty, you're like, shoot, reload, shoot, reload.
Yeah. We over-reloaded so much.
So why is Hugh Jackman looking still just like a snack right
He was a
here?
snack. He's always been
Brother, he's
He's
snacked up.
always
Look at
been
him.
a
He looks like
snack.
Tarzan.
snacky. Look at that. Oh,
Why does he call him Gabriel? Why does he call him that? What is this based on? Is it actually based?
No, he's actually. This is. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's
What is Dracula?
He's Van Helsing, but he's also got some werewolf blood in him.
But why does he call him Gabriel?
Because
Oh, wolf abs. Wolf abs.
Look at him. I want to see his wolf
yeah.
dick.
That's when he bit him real good. And it's just kind of like, holy shit.
Does Dracula not know he's allergic to werewolf venom?
No, the whole thing is that he got bit by the werewolf.
But it seemed like that happened awfully easy.
Well, he bit him in the
yeah, that's the thing about like
he doesn't
shitty.
go out like that.
This is the crazy thing about shitty writing and movies in the early
But I
aughts.
love this
Is that it
This
just-
is a masterpiece.
Kate Beckinsale.
Everyone's so hot. Look at the fucking pectoral development on that fucking lichen floop over there. Goodness.
And so Kate Beckinsale.
So that's when the guy says, but it's Steve Zahn, so he goes, God forgive me!
Yeah.
then he does it. That's what Steve Zahn sounds like. Oh, he got you with the juice.
Oh, see, she got him with the antidote,
No,
but now she's dead.
Yeah.
She looks fine.
She looks fine. She looks okay. I think they shook her a little
But now, because they killed Dracula, now she can go to heaven.
bit. Right.
Because it breaks the family's curse.
Yeah.
Must be missing an angel. Missing an angel child, 'cause you're here with me right now. Your love is heavenly.
Here's the thing. We talked about literally nothing for the last, 15
No.
minutes.
We've covered a lot of good stuff. It all goes out in clips.
When's the last time you guys got a pedicure?
At that haunted hotel with grandmother in Oakville.
Okay. I got one today. And-
Really?
Yeah, and
Oh, the feet look great.
The feet look good. They grinded down my calluses and
Yeah.
and they massaged my whole lower half.
They
of my
massage
leg.
your hole?
My whole lower half of my leg with hot rocks and oils.
Hot
And they
rocks.
put my feet in paraffin wax.
Paraffin.
Paraffin. It was delightful. Would recommend. And then they rubbed me down with
Lord.
knee down with this lavender lotion. It was
Oh, lavender's nice. Lavender's very soothing.
yeah, everything was good about it.
Hot off the press, lavender is very soothing.
They didn't actually. Yeah.
Did they give you a
Pressed
tugboat?
me down.
They give you a little tugboat?
Is that like a beverage on their menu?
No, like a little pee-pee.
My wife. My
wife. I didn't know if that's why.
My
If they said,
wife
"Hey,
was right next to me.
we don't offer this for free to everybody, but you're getting married. If you want a little Tug J Simpson,
Well, pee touch.
if you wanted just a little over the pants, little twerculator,
No, it's a promise. Well, pee touch.
No,
Yeah.
okay, my PB's
if you want to climb into this tank and fight your own lobster,
Well, nope. What
I'm
are we
not
talking?
related to you.
What?
Yeah. I ain't your mama.
Is this thing on?
Is this hello?
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 Hello? I'm saying I touch a pee-pee.
All right. We got to be at like an hour.
No, we're at 49 minutes.
Oh my god!
So let's talk about the time that Jerry Seinfeld was dating that child.
Wasn't that recently?
No, this was a long time ago.
No, he did
How
it
old
again,
was
didn't he?
he and how old was she? He was
I think she was like 17 when he brought her to like an award show,
That's weird. That's weird.
and he was like 38.
That's weird. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like Tobey Maguire did something like that recently.
Toby Maguire.
I've been told is the official rule is half your age plus 7.
Age plus.
How old am I?
Means if you're.
Yeah, that's. It gets crazy still though.
It's like I'm 34, so that means like 24, 25.
Yeah.
It's like minus 10.
Yeah.
But then
Like that's not too crazy.
it's not too crazy, but it's also one of those things.
Like if you're all the way through your secondary education phase of your life, whether that's just years of experience in a career or vocational training of some kind or whatever, like once you hit like mid 20s and you've kind of know what you're supposed to be doing as an adult a little bit.
Like this is my thing is that if you don't even know what a dial-up modem sounds like, do I even want to?
She's too young for you, bro.
Like,
if her birth year starts with a 2, she's too young for you.
eh?
But that's fair.
For us, everybody in this room, if her birth year starts with a 2, she's 24 right now. No, thank you.
Y2K.
No, you know what a 24-year-old can do for me? Sit quietly while I give her a ride home to her parents.
Sit on
Because
my TikTok.
ain't nothing going on here. She can sit quietly while I drive her home to her parents and explain where I found her. Because she don't belong with me.
No, we live in the age of Ubers and Lyfts. You don't even need to.
I probably couldn't afford to put her in one though. I don't know if my card would go through. I'd probably
Yeah.
No, I'm just a piece of shit. It's not actually the service is reasonable, especially when you really need it. You really don't want to leave a car somewhere. Like if you're going to commit a crime, Uber's great for committing crimes.
That's a real thing.
I didn't really think about that.
Oh fuck yeah, brother.
Right?
Oh, you time or
Just right.
yeah.
Get out.
Just right.
Must take some practice.
Yeah. It's also smart to lay low and get an Uber like 6 hours later after committing murder. I think I tossed it back to you because I don't know the password. Here it is.
I like how you're like, it's like after committing murder.
After committing a murder, if you just lay low and make sure the scene is cool,
Just make sure it's cool.
and just stick around till about dawn and then jump in an Uber. Maybe use the victim's Uber account. And so it's like they're in an Uber that could throw off the scent. Can I have a piece of something?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Give him your plate. Hold your plate out.
Can I have a piece of something from the Dominini? Dominini?
Oh boy. Hold on.
Diamond Low.
Wait.
Diamond Lows. Diamond Lows. What is on this pizza? This is an abomination before the Lord.
It's jalapeno, pineapple, and bacon.
What is this right here?
Couldn't tell you. Pineapple.
Yeah, pepper.
Do you know? Oh, banana peppers. We got banana peppers on the sausage one. That's what it was.
But it's sausage, banana peppers, and what? That's just onion. Okay. Is that a train?
Oh yeah, there's a train right there.
Honey, that is too noisy.
Every night, 3 times. 3 times.
So often, you know.
Every night.
That's like in 7.
Ooh.
Throw on Blues Brothers. Blues Brothers.
Have you ever seen
What is that?
Blues Brothers 2000? You prefer the original still?
They're both movies. That's for sure.
Blues Brothers 2000 was like the death of my childhood.
Oh,
I was like, oh, well, yeah.
I enjoyed that movie just fine. It was fun.
We were younger.
He's calling it back. You know, really phoning it in.
Blues Brothers is like probably one of the best music movies of all time.
Did you go to private schools?
We just
Yeah.
Where'd you go to elementary school, though?
up in North County. I walked there.
Of course.
Florissant. It was really great because one of my favorite memories of all time is being able to walk to class through like first through like sixth grade and listen to side A of Weezer's Blue album, and then at leaving school,
Side B.
side B.
That's beautiful.
Surf Wax America. Seas foaming like a bottle of beer. Just having like freedom, and then like having like run home before like Dragon Ball Z got too late.
Yeah. Dude,
Because
that was
they started that shit at 3:30.
I wanted
at school at like 3:15
to get home for Dragon Ball Z, and then when I quit watching Dragon Ball Z, I wanted to get home for Maury Povich. It was the heyday of Maury Povich. You Are Not the Father, and then on a commercial break, you could switch over and catch the second half of Jerry Springer.
Ooh, or reruns of Scrubs on.
I don't want no Scrubs. Yeah, you would watch Scrubs on TBS.
Love Scrubs. Great
in the
show.
afternoon. Do you remember watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer in the morning on FX?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I definitely, and also Hamtaro sometimes randomly in my younger years.
I don't know anything about that.
It was anime hamsters just going on adventures, but eating your cereal, watching hamsters have fun, whatever. Worked out.
So we're doing this wedding tomorrow at the Bluewood Brewing, where I do my weekly trivia game.
this wedding.
And I'm running the whole bitch. So if you like beer, trivia, bingo, or weddings, hit a bitch up, jacobv.com.
Just not tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. It will be closed for a private event, and it's my baby brother's only wedding. He only gets one out of me.
Yep.
If he gets divorced and gets remarried later, that's all him.
Yep.
That's going to be on you.
It's true.
Somebody screamed that at me today. That's going to be on y'all.
Y'all. You don't even know.
And that's fine. That's just, you work in a high energy, passionate environment. Sometimes you got to look at somebody dead in their face and they're going to say, that's going to be on you. And I just want to give thanks to the native and indigenous peoples whose land we're on currently and that we're currently occupying, and they were the OG caretakers of this realm, and so I just
Jacob.
want to give thanks to them.
Jacob, you haven't even talked about Caddyshack once.
We'll get there. It's not the end of the show. I'm going through some of the reels.
We're still going.
I mean, it's 57 minutes. Speaking of reels, you can subscribe to the show on any of your favorite platforms. We are on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, X, Facebook, even if you're a geriatric monster. I want you to know that it's probably not the rapture. Guys, have we talked about the hurricane at all?
We didn't talk about Milton once.
So it was Helene, and then it was Milton, and then what's the scoop?
Two of my least favorite kids, Helene and Milton.
Helene and Milton. The terrible.
Those are actually like two of the most shithead kid names.
Yeah, if I had Helene and Milton on a roster in a class, I'd be like, ugh.
Oh no, these guys are good.
I'm like, her mom is going to be a nightmare. His mom is going to be a nightmare.
Their mom.
You think they're siblings?
Well, I just wouldn't be one to assume either one's gender.
Helene?
Milton.
Shut up.
Helene and Milton.
And there's honestly like it's all fucked.
Yeah, and if you listen to people that wear Fox News like a feed bag, they won't get a dime out of the federal government for relief efforts.
It's really funny. I think that most of those people are going to end up in O'Fallon, Wentzville. Everything. It's climate apartheid is the thing. Everybody's going to get super fed up.
I don't want to back away from an important topic here, but what the fuck did you put on? Is this black and white anime?
Black and white anime. He's gonna fuck that broad.
What are you watching?
This is like it's fucking dude. It's hentai
that's
noir, bruh.
Hentai noir.
It's hentai noir.
For an anime.
It's really weird.
Why'd you put this on?
I don't know.
Because we're high as fuck. We're talking about Satan. Is Satan on his way
Talked
here?
about Satan once.
We are talking about... Guys, welcome back to Jacob V Weekly. We're here to talk about Satan.
Hello, welcome, Satan.
Is
Satan?
Satan behind P. Diddy?
What are you talking about?
Jaguar White has been saying... They're satanic rituals.
No, P. Diddy is behind P. Diddy. P. Diddy can go fuck.
You don't think it's Clive Davis's fault? You don't think Clive Davis turned P. Diddy into a monster because of Satan?
I think that power corrupts. Absolutely, and absolute power corrupts. Absolutely. I think that he got a little bit of too much of a taste of the good life. And I think that he just went ahead and did them white parties up a little bit too much.
And that's when you put the GHB.
This is
in
part
the
of what
body
I've
oils,
noticed.
you put it all over the floors. So when someone's naked and they fall on the floor, they get
Have you
somewhat
ever watched-
sedated
Have you ever gone back and
and
watched
slippery.
like any of that like special appearance footage of P. Diddy or Puffy?
Him just being weird.
On what?
Anything, literally anything. He's just weird.
Yeah, I think he had a really traumatic childhood. I don't think he's a whole person emotionally. I think he...
I think like let's pour one out for Justin Bieber. He got a bad rap.
Jesus Christ.
So
And
what's the full deets with the Biebs on that one?
well, there was
He probably
definitely...
got like fucking mouth and butt raped.
Oh, that's unfortunate to think about.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna go ahead and like put that out there, but you know.
But
Yeah.
statistically speaking.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
And then...
Sexually assaulted multiple times growing up as a very influential like.
Yeah. And kind of as a gatekeep to like his access to the industry, especially being, a minor and Canadian. And
You ever want to know what it's like whenever P. Diddy or Big Brother Puffy closes the doors up to you?
I
You
don't.
don't tell people what happens behind those closed doors.
who said that?
Puff Daddy,
Oh.
straight up.
He said that about himself?
Like
That's when
that-
you know they've lost it. When Rick James really lost it, he started talking about Rick James himself as Rick James, talking about Rick James. He was saying, I got to be mindful that people are looking out for Rick James.
There's a real thing. Not only was there a video of Puff Daddy like actually patting down Justin Bieber.
Oh,
like,
to make sure he wasn't wearing a wire.
exactly.
Yeah.
There was that one, but then there was one where he was to like Jimmy Kimmel or some shit, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, little baby Bieber knows well enough to not talk about what happens at Big Brother Puffy's house."
Yeah. Yeah.
Big Brother Puff.
Yikes.
Yeah, and but also the other stuff is getting crazier. I was really into the Jaguar Wright stuff, and then she went on Pierce Morgan, and then Jay-Z and Beyonce's lawyers were like, mama, not up in here, not on real TV. And so now her stuff is getting weirder. They just dropped a big thing with her and Orlando Brown, and most of it is them drunk and singing.
There is legitimately like we can't come up with weirder shit than what actually probably happened.
No.
That's the real thing.
Well, that's how I feel about the Army Hammer thing. Like, you remember when they...
Oh, where it was like, he's like
He's
invisible kind of
he's
thing.
like his thing was, I was LARPing while sexting as a cannibal. He was telling women, it's like, yeah, I'd like to eat you, but it's illegal. And then somebody complained, and so then as part of the
Hammer, the guy who played the Lone Ranger in that horrible.
yes,
Yeah, he actually torpedoed his entire career.
Oh,
yeah, he by texting women that he wanted to eat them.
Yeah, they're just like, I want to just take a bite out of you.
Which, guys, I don't recommend. We do some dating advice on this show, and the one thing I want to tell the people at home: don't say you're going to eat somebody.
What
Well,
about the guy?
Even if you're going to eat them, just go ahead and eat them. Don't say you're going to eat them. It's weird.
Is it so? There was a guy though in Germany that was like he did have the consensual situation of eating another person.
Okay, I don't think that should be legal. Like, you know how a minor legally can't consent to sexual contact? Like, I don't think you should legally be allowed to be able to consent to being eaten. I just don't think it's a good road to go down. Call me a boomer. I think it's a slippery slope.
Oh, call me old fashioned.
You let them eat you with permission. Then what if they start getting the permission and you don't think you gave them the permission, but they got it and then they eat you?
I mean, technically, there was a caveat to where the guy had to bite off his penis with his teeth.
I know what movie you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I'm glad you guys both heard this horrifying fucking bullshit story about cannibalism in Sweden, Germany.
Yeah, you guys eat the penis.
You think they'd have that shit on lockdown?
The penis. There's something about the penis. So you can't get through the penis. So he just spends a lot of time wondering how am I going to eat this penis. That's right.
I've been trying to eat a penis.
I think I'm having a really good time.
Yeah, pretty good. All right. Jacob, what do we do?
JacobV.com. Patreon.com/Jacob V. Baby brothers getting married.
Yeah.
CaddyshackIL.org. Save a Life for 9. Shout out.
Impeach Netanyahu.
Yep. That's all it takes.